Since the abrogation of Article 370 in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, rattled Pakistan has stepped up efforts to infiltrate terrorists into the Indian territory. However, the Indian security forces, despite suffering losses, managed to foil all its devious agendas. Recently, Indian Army foiled an infiltration bid by the Ultras on New Year's Day as they battled heavily armed terrorists along the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district. 2 Indian soldiers were also martyred in this counter-terrorism operation. A report.
In a bid to create unrest in the Kashmir Valley, Pakistan is consistently making efforts to infiltrate terrorists into the Indian territory. Recently, Indian Army foiled a major infiltration bid of Pakistan-backed terrorists in India's northern Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir. The infiltrators were intercepted in Khari Thrayat forest in the wee hours when they were trying to sneak into India from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. According to official inputs, Army had launched a search and cordon operation following the information about movement of suspected terrorists, during which militants opened fire, leading to a gun battle which claimed the lives of 2 Indian soldiers.
There was a cordon and search operation wherein we lost 2 of our boys. I'm sure our boys will avenge this. Our boys will avenge this because those days, as the new chief has very rightly said, that Pakistan will have to pay a price. And we reserve the right to hit back, not just in our own area, but in the areas from where these terrorist activities are being launched, originating. So to that extent, India has come a long way. We are not reactive and simply defensive, purely defensive and reactive and confined to consequence management. The Indian Army the Indian Armed Forces will now hit across the border at the source of the problem and not just manage the consequences in our own territory.
Terrorism has always been used as proxy by Pakistan to wage a war against India, and it has intensified its operations ever since New Delhi revoked the special status of Jammu and Kashmir, bifurcating it into 2 union territories. Pakistan has been hiring mercenaries and sending them across the border to spread unrest. However, vigilant Indian forces have thwarted almost all of its designs in past few weeks. A significant number of infiltrators have been eliminated, while many others have been apprehended. Newly appointed Chief of Indian Army Staff Manoj Mukund Narwane warned Pakistan of refraining from any misadventure. He also said Pakistan had been exposed globally for its role in promoting terrorism.
They're trying to use terrorism as a tool of state policy, as a way of carrying out a proxy war against us while maintaining deniability. However, this state cannot last long. As they say, you cannot fool all the people all the time. So they may try this, but they will not succeed. And as far as the situation on the LC is concerned, it is what it was in the recent past. There are ceasefire violations. We are aware that there are terrorists on the other side in various launch pads waiting to cross over, but we are fully prepared to meet this threat. We have a strong counter-insurgency and counter-terrorist grid, which we keep modifying as per the inputs that we receive, and we are fully prepared to tackle any eventuality.
Pakistan feels cornered after its erstwhile ally United States put a full stop on the aid it would provide to counter terrorism. It stands on the verge of being declared a terrorist nation. Pakistan Army generals who are at the helm of forming policies against India must realize at this point that all their strategies have proven to be counterproductive. It is in their interest if they stop hatching anti-India plots and focus on the welfare of their own people.